and I'm Going to Be Fine there by Kiara Rodriguez. Now, we had to play that one from Kiara because we have to do a big, very special happy birthday to Kiara. So congratulations on yet another year.
Yes, happy birthday, Kiara. Now, let me tell you, Trace, we're there. We're almost at number one.
We are at number one.
But I tell you what, this bloke, he must be... We were caught up with him at the end of last year. He was buzzing about a new album that was in the pipeline, ready to come out. He was buzzing about a new single, and the buzz is there. I think that's 7 weeks at number one. And we welcome back to Sunshine FM a real good friend of ours, Travis Collins. G'day, Trav. How are you, mate?
Hey, mate. How are you?
Congratulations on 7 weeks at number one. You must be stoked.
Oh, mate, I am. You know, it just sounds really good. But the thing I keep reminding myself is I've had a lot of misses in amongst the hits. So you know, it's a real nice thing to come back with an album after so long, and know that the support's still out there and people are still playing the music. So thanks for all the spins you guys are giving it too. I do appreciate it.
And I can tell you, Travis, like when people, you know, we see people playing it or hearing it and things like that, and it just gets them into that mood. And we're thinking this is the first song off the album Wired. We have 10 more to come. So it's going to be a very, very exciting year, I think.
Yeah, and it's the countryest album I've made yet. It's pretty much you know, a real party starter, this record. It's a lot of good, you know, high octane honky tonk music, and that's my favourite part of country music. And you know, instead of going into the studio and trying to guess where the trend was going and what everyone else wanted to hear, I just thought let's just take music back to where we know that we've loved it before. And for me, that was honky tonk music. And like I said, there's 11 songs on this album, and there's only 2 ballads amongst it. And it just feels really good. It's all these songs just fit me so well, and you know, I think they're coming from a place that's just more authentic and real than I've been on any other record, and you know, I think for that reason I'm really proud of it, more so than any record I've made before.
Well, I can tell you, you've got some great supporters up here, and I do know that Glenda and Brendan Deschen, they said to say hello to you. So hello, Travis, from the guys.
G'day to those guys. It's amazing, you know. It's every time we see concert tickets go on sale or something like that, there's a show out there, those guys are like the first 2 people in the front row, and fans like that are absolutely just treasured. So g'day to you both. I hope you're well wherever you're listening.
Yeah, and they said to us, you know, they said, oh my God, we've finally got the album here, and they're listening to it. And I can tell you, poor old Glenda needed some inspiration last night, so she took it to the gym.
Yeah, right, okay.
So it's getting played everywhere. So I can just imagine, not only have you got dance moves out there, but you've got a few gym moves going along with some of the stuff on your Wired tracks.
That's right, yeah. Well, I might have to do a little gym tour around Australia.
We're talking to Travis Collins, and he's celebrating the new album Wired, and the number one single right around the country at the moment, Curves, 7 weeks at number one and counting, and still counting. Trav, when we spoke about this at the end of last year, and you were talking about it, you were pumped, you were excited, you knew the direction it was heading in. Has that made it easier to know that this album is all Travis Collins? It's exactly what you wanted to put, and not only that, it's what your fans come to expect. When they turn up to a Travis Collins show, they expect to be entertained, they want to dance and party. Has that made the release of this a lot easier?
In some ways, yeah, you're exactly right, it has. But you're so right about, you know, this album being exactly me. It's every one of these is my life. And when I set out to make this album, it was a case of not being so focused about recording the songs that I'd written. It was about the songs that hit me in the heart, and they could have come from anywhere. I didn't have to write them. I really just sought out the best songs that I could get my hands on for this record, and the only criteria was they had to move me. In some way they had to make me want to either get up and party. They had to make me want to call home and see how mum and dad were going, or just you know, they make me want to sit in a room and just cry or something, you know, whatever. But every song on here has made me feel something, and you know, the more I settle down in the Hunter Valley, I've got a little home and a beautiful wife, and you know, we're starting to put some roots down in a good little country town that fits me like a great pair of boots, and I really start to think that I'm not only figuring out what country music is to me, but I think I'm figuring out what country music is to other fans and other people that listen to my music. So, you know, I just made an album that that I thought they'd relate to. Well, primarily an album that I just that related to me. So it's good to know that it's reaching out and touching people.
We better send a big cheerio to Melissa as well, because Melissa from Maroochydore put a post on Facebook, big picture of the new album, saying
yes,
I went there.
She got it.
And you'll know Melissa from Front and Centre at Palmwood. She said, I can't believe that within 10 minutes from my home I can turn up and see Travis Collins at a gig right here. This is the most amazing night of my life. So...
I mean, she's another one, like Brendan and Glenda. We call them super fans, and they're the first ones there in your corner when you need someone to vote for you on the radio chart, or throw your name up on a thread to get you on a festival. These are the people that do it, and I can't speak on behalf of every country music artist, but I certainly do appreciate it, and I know who they are, and I know they're out there. So yeah, it's they're so much more appreciated than they could ever imagine.
Well, Travis, this album is going to bring out a lot more new fans. So what are you going to be doing for the fans in 2015? I can see it's going to be quite busy because everyone's been waiting a long time for this album. It's now released. Are you taking it on tour?
We'll be touring later in the year, but at the moment we're sort of just focusing on the promotion phase, and we've Wired is a real metaphor, not just for the music that's on the album, but Wired just goes into my career as well, and the networking that needs to be done over the next couple of years. And it's the first brick in a wall that we're trying to build. That's a long-term thing, and at the moment we're just focusing on just having a chat with you guys and getting around and meeting all the people at the record stores that do such a great job, and just really building that groundswell behind the music. So when we do go out and tour later in the year, everyone, it's not just me going out there trying to chop the trees down in the forest. It's, there'll be a whole team of people pushing that same thing forward. And, but we definitely will go out later in the year, and I can't wait for that.
Well, there you go, folks. Travis Collins, all you need to do is get onto his website, Facebook, whatever you can get a hold of. He'll be able to keep you updated with what's going on. Grab a hold of the Wired album, and we are sitting at number 1. So, Travis, I think it's about time we give it yet another play. Number 1 this week, Country Tracks Top 40. Here he is right now, Travis Collins and Curves.